Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Right now, we have Magpiebee for our first incentive we unlocked, which is Mouse Percent for Trail of the Twister. Can you tell us what that means?
Yes. So for every $20 that we get, I will be adding one of my mice to my shoulders, which is something that we do. My wife and I own five mice, and we love them, and they often will hang out on our shoulders. The problem is that some of them are quite wily. Um, so it'll make it extremely difficult to actually do the speed run. So the sooner we get all the mice on me, the more difficult it's going to be. So um, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this
Okay,
goes.
so what I'm hearing is donate a bunch up front and then it'll
Yeah,
be fine.
it'll be fun. It'll be fine because I have my wife is over here. She is spotting me. She's going to be wrangling the mice in case they crawl off of me and onto the desk or anything like that, because there is a chance that they will crawl down my back or onto my desk or anything like that. So we have a handler while I do this.
Absolutely perfect. So, if you are ready, we can, if you want to hover over your difficulty so I can count you down, and then we can
Yes.
talk about what mouse percent as a category is. Okay?
Okay.
So, I'm going to count you down in
Yep.
three, two, one, go.
Whoops. I immediately clicked out of the game.
It happens to the best of us. So, what is mouse percent? What is this category
Uh,
we've invented?
so this category that I completely invented is literally just uh, from the start of the game, as per usual, to we have to see every single mouse in the game, which is I think there's like three instances of like mice like in the like as a cutscene, and I'm already on my first puzzle. And then doing all of the mouse puzzles. And then once I do the last mouse puzzle and release the mice at the spring house, that's when the run ends.
Okay, see, it's very exciting. Especially since we just got our first $20 donation from JCat that says,
All right, now
"Hi,
it's me.
starting off with a mouse, please."
Mouse.
I'm so excited for the mouse. I think we're
She's
all
retrieving
excited
the
for the
mouse.
mice.
They're sweet girls. They're so sweet. Honestly, I totally get it when if people don't like mice. But they are such wonderful companions. Oh, first mouse. Mouse spotted on screen. Nancy does not sign up for mice. So this is our first mouse right here.
Oh, baby.
She's extremely chunky. Her name is Oats.
I love oats.
She's a chunk of monk.
Everyone, give it up for oats.
Mouse me. This is
Mouse me.
Oats.
Amazing.
Fun fact. Actually, I don't know if I should say this fun fact. Okay, let's just say we took her to the vet to get a procedure done,
Oh, okay,
and
yes.
the doctor said that she thought that Oates was actually a boy because she's so fat. So that was pretty scary. Uh, but it's all good. She's not a boy. But we had a pretty intense scare there.
Oh no.
But it's all good. Oh, see, she's being so sweet. She's one of our chillest mice. There we go.
Good to start with
Flying-
the chillest mouse.
We're trying. Hi, sweetie. Oh, there's Debbie. Mouse moment.
Oh.
Mouse moment.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Are you the person I'll be
Yeah.
reporting to?
You'll be reporting to Debbie. Make no mistake.
And poor Scott does not like mice.
Ever seen a
Whatever,
tornado,
Scott.
Nancy?
Whatever.
There is now a poll on Tiltify that you guys can donate to. Is Trail of the Twister good, yes or no?
We spend hours.
Ooh.
You gotta let us
I
know.
like Trail of the Twister. I don't know. I get why people don't like it, but I really like Trail the Twister.
I think it has some pluses and some minuses.
Yes.
I think that it has a great soundtrack. The
Oh,
soundtrack goes
so good.
hard. However, the rest of the game, not as good.
I really like, I think my favorite part of the game is the characters. I think the characters are really fun and unique. And I really like talking to the people on the phone. So like Frank and Joe on the phone, super fun in this game. Talking to Krollmeister is always hilarious.
Krollmeister, it's my uncle. You all know I'm Risa Krollmeister, so my uncle here is in the
What do you mean?
in this game.
Were you excited? Terrified?
Very exciting.
Make you want to go home? What?
There are a lot of very weird theories about Krollmeister. Did you guys know that?
Wait to see another one.
I'm not surprised. I kind of I've always seen him as like a we're not supposed to know like in universe much about him. He's supposed to be this like that's how I always saw it anyway.
Yeah. Apparently there's a very interesting theory that he is a brain in a jar. No, I don't understand the theory. But it is one that because that's how Krollmeister as a company has existed for so long.
Well, the only thing I've heard about that is that that's the theory with Walt Disney. Is
Yeah.
that yeah, and which I also don't get, but I think it's fun. Hello, Oats.
Very important is that mouse moment has been clipped. So
Good.
Would hope so.
Hashtag mouse moment. Okay, let's go talk to Debbie.
Nancy, hi.
Hi, Debbie.
The project leader. I'm
we
Debbie,
just got
project
$25 from Phoebe that says, Tot
That's me.
is so cozy. It is chores, the video game, but it's just cute and relaxing, and I would die for Pa. So $25 towards, yeah, it's good. And also, another mouse.
Another mouse.
Just say that Scott is extremely
Oh,
We have Barley, Miss Barley here, who's also very chunky.
Barney. Oh,
Chunky
I
monkey.
love
Fun,
her.
fun fact: the color breed that Barley and Oats are, for some reason, that in their genes, because of their color breed, they are prone to being obese. So these are our two fat girls. And there's nothing wrong with being fat. We love it.
It's true. The important question is, are all of the mice named after grains?
No, we kind of went with a little bit of a scattered theme.
Fix the
We have like different, like I guess like flora, like the theme of our mice. We have so chestnut, aster, petunia, pinto, barley, oats, clover, and fairy. Okay. That is including some mice who have passed on.
Aw.
Check back with you in a bit.
Well, it is always good to have a theme for names.
Yes.
And
Which
I'm
is
I'm gonna
Oh.
pop in and say hi, everyone. Sorry
Sadie.
I'm late. Apparently, someone did not give me the commentator role.
Oh,
We had the live roll on you, I think.
I think I think I just missed it. But hi,
Okay.
everyone, and I am so excited to see these mice.
We already have 2 mice.
we got two. They're being really chill, which is really nice of them.
They decided they needed to be on the same shoulder, though.
Yeah.
When
did
you told
that?
me about this incentive, it was like, oh, hey, how are they gonna stay on there?
Yeah, so that is the thing, is that sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. And that's why I have a handler down there who is going to help in case they decide to make a break for it.
Hi, I'm Frosty. As you can
Oh,
you know-
now we have to listen to Frosty. I can't with this man.
Oh no, not Frosty.
But that's okay because we can have another mouse moment.
Is there a story behind the name
Yay!
Frosty?
Oh, they're
Mouse
just
moment.
so stinking cute. Oh.
Yeah. They snuggle. Yeah, they're great pets, guys. I'm such a huge advocate for mice ever since we started keeping them.
So B, I know that you listed their names, but how many mice do you have in total?
So right now we have 5. Another fact about mice is that they are communal animals. They're social animals, so they need to live in groups. Often groups of 3 or more is better, because if you only have 2, sometimes they can have an issue with like dominance and hierarchy. But in total, we have these 5 girls and 3 girls who've passed on. Yeah. So
What of the who?
I guess 8 total so far.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So sweet. They're being so sweet.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask the thing that every animal parent and human parent hates being asked, which is, do you have a favorite?
Listen, if they were like human children, I would say no. But I'm quite fond of Pinto. She's not out yet, but she's very vocal. She'll vocalize quite a lot. And it's just adorable. She makes what's called like a helicopter sound.
Oh.
Like imagine the sound of a helicopter, but really small. And that's the kind of like chirping that she does when she's happy.
Oh, I love that.
I'm delighted by these mice facts. I know nothing about mice. As you can tell from my Discord icon, I am a cat girl, which inherently does not work with mice, but
Yeah.
it's always really cool to talk to people that really get into, especially like rodents. Like I think rodents
yeah.
are just fascinating.
Well, it's a good thing that you think rodents are fascinating because we just got $25 from Moops that says it's all coming up mice. So that's
It's
another
all
mouse
coming up
to
mice.
the shoulder.
Mouse me. Who's it gonna be?
Everything's coming
Let you
up
choose.
mouses. Sorry.
Okay. Actually go out to play the game. Sprinklers.
Play the game. What do you think this is?
And in this economy?
I don't know about you, B, but the conversation during Frosty is always where I lose time because I start blanking out at a certain point, and it's like, oh wait, when did you stop talking?
Yeah.
Good morning.
I've heard Frosty's monologue so many times, I've just started to just not hear it at all. So this is Pinto. Next mouse.
Oh, baby.
The
She's very pretty.
favorite.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
Oh.
Uh,
That's it for now.
leaving Debbie, going out to the sensors. Yes, so she's very sweet. She is a little bit more wiggly, so we'll see if she actually stays on my shoulder. Whoops, that's not nice.
It looks like I need to connect.
Oh, and she's immediately going down my back. Great.
Chaos agent.
You know, I'm kind of impressed that you've made it 11 minutes in before one of them went down your shirt.
Yeah, it's funny. They don't always like going in the shirt for whatever reason, but they love hair. It's kind of weird, especially my wife's hair. They love to just crawl up into her bun and like sit in her hair. It's so funny. I don't know. I mean, I guess like it's warm, maybe. I don't know.
Probably warm might remind them of like hay or something.
Yeah.
Again, I am not the mouse person here.
Well, I know
Yeah.
that with rats, and I used to have rats, which I love them so much. They're so sweet. And that
Yeah.
is the thing. They really like to bed down in straw and stuff like that. And so yeah, they would just hide under our hair.
Oh,
cuddle
cute.
on
That
her.
must be why.
Yeah.
Yeah. That must be why, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love them. Oh, he's so baby.
Nice.
Yes, it's me.
Little mice. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
New Risa lore just dropped. Yeah, I had rats when I was younger, and they were born on my birthday. So
Oh, that's so cute.
yeah, so we
Oh.
were able to get we got 2
Aw.
rats. They were so sweet, Candy and Meringue. They were
Candy
hood.
Meringue.
Yeah. So they were like a hooded rat, so they had like the cream hood and stripe down their back,
So
and then the white the rest of
sweet.
them.
Oh.
How much time do we have to get the 4th mouse? Oh, we have quite a bit of time.
We have a bit of time. This run's pretty long, so
Yeah.
we have
Which
2
is
more
why-
mice
Yep.
who are the wiggliest of the 5. So
Yeah, I really love actually the Twister speed run because even though it's an hour, it doesn't feel like an hour. But it's also
Yeah.
just a very straightforward run. There's not a lot you can do to break it. Yet.
yet, although I will say when I was checking my game earlier, I did immediately crash the car. So hopefully I don't
No.
do that in the run.
I can't remember who it was. It might have been Ursa or Yandema who told me where to park so you can just wait for Scott to show up and not
Yes.
hit anything.
Yeah, from what I understand, you just can go straight to the spring house because that's where his pathing takes him, and it doesn't actually matter if you follow him or not, which is bananas because I think that's different than like something like Phantom of Venice, whoops, where you actually have to chase the culprit at the very end. Picture of windmill. Go back to the farmhouse. Don't crash the car.
Oh, I actually didn't realize you could take that photo while the journal is still on screen. I need to remember that.
Yeah, that's a Yandema moment. Shout out to Yandema. I used his run as my base, so there's actually quite a few tricks to this game that honestly probably not going to implement most of them. And then we talk to Frosty, my homeboy.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Have you practiced with the candy skip?
Sort of. I get kind of lazy and I don't do it with like short dialogue. But if Nancy's really chatting up a storm, oh, somebody's going down my back, and she's on the chair now. Oh, and she's back. Oh, hello. They're
Props
just
to the
crowding
hamster.
on this. Oh my god, what's happening? Here we go. Hi. All right, Nancy. Oh god, they're moving. Oh god.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just so everyone knows, in chat, we do have a channel point redemption. You can, for 10,000 points, redeem books. So we have a lot of books, Nancy Drew books, 1940s blue back hardcovers that
Ooh.
you can redeem. And the best way to get those channel points are to vote in these predictions that we have going. Currently, our prediction for this run is, will there be a car crash during the run? So, if you win that prediction, you get all your points back plus some. But if you lose, then you might not be able to get books.
Basically, who believes in me or not? Oh my gosh, Pinto keeps going down my back.
She's on the pillow.
She's on the pillow? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
She's just being camera shy.
Yeah. Oats is just chilling. She hasn't moved a bit.
But you're gonna have to move quickly. I know the way to move them so they don't get hurt. Hopefully he's
As chat says, it's
Hello.
mouse anarchy.
Scott, go talk to
It
him.
is. It really is.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right.
I do it myself, but I'm buried in work right now. You're a lifesaver.
So another mice question, because you mentioned all of your mice are girls. Is there a reason that you don't have any male mice other than just preventing more mice?
Mostly that. The social aspect that I mentioned earlier also applies to male mice, and so it would be not good to keep a single male mouse unless you're really interacting with him just like all the time every day. But even so, like they really need it. Oh, mouse moment. They really need interact. They need a buddy basically. And unfortunately, male mice are prone to fight each other. So and even if they're neutered, which I think can sometimes prevent it, it's not guaranteed that they're not going to fight. So unless you have a neutered male with females, or just all females, I just wouldn't recommend having a boy mouse.
Well, Sadie donated $25 saying, never enough
Mouse
mice,
me.
more
Oh, boy.
mice.
Oh boy.
Here
There.
we
We
are.
can always have more mice.
It's true. We're at 4 mice now. I didn't make a mice counter. I apologize, but I think we
Well,
all
thankfully it
can.
only goes up to 5, so
4 out of
Hi,
5
sweet
mice.
girl.
Oh,
So this is Fairy.
Oh goodness.
Oh, she's on the move.
baby.
Oh my god, they're all moving. Oh my god, they're all moving. Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry for the cackling.
I actually wanted to ask, how much time do you think it's going to add to your run to balance these mice?
That I don't know. I will say I've been going pretty slow thus far, but hopefully not more than like 5 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah, you're the last run of the night. You can go as long as you need.
Hey, we love to see it.
Mice content.
So, little mouse story. So Miss Fairy here actually has a hole in her ear. I don't know if you can see it, but in that ear she has a hole. And that is because when we got our youngest mouse, oh, I gotta play the game. 1, 6, 4, 7, 8, 3, 5, 2. There we go. When we got our youngest mouse, they unfortunately started fighting. And that can sometimes happen when hierarchies are being established. And she ended up getting like a rash on her face that she kept scratching. So she actually scratched a hole into her own ear, which is really sad. But she's all healed up. She's nice and healthy. And we just had to give her, a lot of antibiotics and a lot of love. So it happens, but she's got a little war wound.
So we just got $20 from Tui.
Oh no.
And it says, I think we should have more mice. And you know what? I think I agree. We
the
also
final
got
mouth there. Oh,
$10
six
from
sugar.
Holly. Thank you, Holly, for that donation. And everything is still a 2 times donation match in progress. So, Oh,
Nice
Yeah,
girl.
I'm starting to wonder what the donation total is going to look like at the end of the night. It's actually kind of exciting that we're almost at 2K.
I know. And reminder that at $2,500, we unlock a fun trivia night tomorrow night with 4 special guests.
Maybe just
This might
sorry, we're
mouse
having a
is
situation. Oh no. Maybe just put her right here on the desk and let her come out.
It's okay. She can just be
She's
in her little.
she's shy. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god. Oh no.
We also
Why
have
did I do this?
$25 from Maddie, who says, Big Island trans rights.
Big Island trans rights. We love it. Okay, took the tube. I think I
So,
missed.
Rebellion.
watching this right now, an idea for an incentive next year is to just build the mice track around you.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Come on out,
Yep.
Clover, honey.
They
Oh,
can all
geez.
just be in
Oh.
there. They can all just pop out.
They're on the move. Oh my god, they're all on the move.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh god. Hi, sweetie. Oh my god. What? No. Help.
It's all mice.
Oops, all
My
nice.
speedrunning hand. This is my speedrunning hand.
I'm sorry. I'm not
Thank
laughing
you.
at your misfortune.
It's okay. You can laugh at my misfortune. I chose this life.
See ya.
So this is an important thing to know if anyone's going to try this mouse strat is that you do have to learn how to be ambidextrous.
Good tips.
I can't believe you did this to me. Oh my god, Pinto, please.
I was
Thank
about
God
to say, and
Holly's
you
here.
have like 35, 40 more minutes of
Oh my
this.
god. Yeah, I sure do.
Because we are going to pause for the first time.
Here we go.
Paw.
That's nice.
Ah,
Oh, that tickles.
Not bad for an old codger, huh?
By the way, in our poll of is Trail the Twister good? Yeah, it's good is leading at $50 and absolutely not is at $0. So, can my fellow tot haters like donate for me?
Someone on the Canute team told you I was coming, didn't they?
Yeah, that they did.
I fully anticipated hating Todd. I fully anticipated that's like, this is not going to be the game. And honestly, I did hate the first 2 days. I do hate that it's just a lot of chores. But the more I've speed ran it, maybe it's a little bit of Stockholm syndrome, but I feel like I've really come around on it.
Not really, no.
In chat, pause the game and go adopt more mice.
Y'all have no idea. So actually, that's another good story. So Clover, our newest mouse, she was a rescue, and we rescued her from a situation. She was being kept in a really small cage. She actually was being kept with not another mouse, but a hamster.
Oh.
Which is super not okay. Hamsters are solitary animals, and mice are social animals. So neither of them was happy. So we took them both in. We separated them. And we were like, oh, great. Okay, we have another mouse. This is great. And then Clover started to get bigger. And then she started to get really big all of a sudden. We were like, oh, that's weird. She almost looks like she could be, oh no. And then in a couple days, we had 14 baby mice in our house. So that was our January. That's how we started the year. It was chaotic. We have a theory that she either was with somebody fairly close to us having adopted her, or she, let's see. Okay, land rush. There's a phenomenon, I forget exactly what it's called, but basically it's something that animals do where they will be with somebody and hold on to the embryo, like for the future. So they won't actually have the pregnancy, basically.
Interesting.
It's
so
like,
we
I
think
could save this for later.
Yeah, so I think it's like an adaptation for survival or for whatever, I don't know, whatever, evolution, whatever. But we think that must have happened because we were trying to do the math and we were like, there's no way because she was with a hamster. She didn't, and the hamster was a girl. So, okay, the Fujita scale.
I also want to point out that what you were just doing with the land rush glitch there.
Oh, yes.
You can get coins just by backing out really fast, which is a lifesaver when you're trying to 100% this game, because oh boy, is it really irritating to get all those paw pennies the regular way.
I would never be able to. And even doing that glitch, if you want to get the Easter egg, takes a pretty long time still.
It sure does. There's a lot of footage of me just clicking and just...
Oh, this Fujita scale is the bane of my existence because I can usually get the first ones and the last ones, and then everything in the middle is just like, who knows?
Well, it doesn't help that the pictures on my screen are pretty small.
Oh my gosh. I have a feeling we have a similar setup.
Yeah. Well, I'm playing the game in windowed mode just for the sake of it, and might be to my detriment. 79.
I
113.
will say that this game actually did help me understand the Fujita scale, though, which is kind of helpful now that I live in a place where tornadoes actually happen.
We love edutainment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez.
Oh, they
Escape.
were being so good for a second.
They were. Fairies on the desk.
Eh.
Barley's on my arm.
I'm sorry.
They just want to help you run faster. It's like, hey, if we step on the keyboard too, maybe there will be more
Yeah,
button
maybe
presses.
that'll help mom.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Thanks.
I
All
also
right.
want to say to that, Riza, that that's something that did impress me with Twister is it's very good about the information it relays about tornadoes and safety and Oklahoma in general. Because let me tell you, that is what Oklahoma looks like.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a whole lot of nothing.
We have pretty spots, but that's only like 10%.
Yeah, it is actually, and I will say that on the games, it does have a little display on the Trail of Tears, which is, you don't have to look at it, but it's there, which is 10 times better than Creature of Kapu Cave, which does not mention anything about, it's just like, oh yeah, the native Hawaiians, and then they just stopped practicing their religion, and you're like, and I wonder why. So at least it does. This game does touch on it. So
here's the
I can
embarrassing thing. That poster is also better than any of the education I got in Oklahoma public schools about the Trail of Tears, which
That's
is
so unfortunate.
depressing. There's your fun Oklahoma fact.
Very fun.
The other fun Oklahoma fact is guess who just took 50th in the US for education?
Oh boy.
Congratulations, Nancy, for winning the Speedathon.
I wonder if these things
No
are
comment.
related.
No comment.
As someone who just got their master's degree in, like, one of my things is early childhood and family policy, boy do I know.
Oh, Nancy. Okay, Nancy.
Okay, Nancy. You just gotta talk to Nancy sometimes. Like she's
Come
a
on, Nancy.
nervous horse. It's okay, Nancy. We can do this.
All right, Nancy.
Just like,
Can't open
okay,
it.
chat, it's okay. We can do this. We can raise more money for advocates for trans equality.
Yes, we can. We can also hear more mouse facts, which are way more fun than my depressing Oklahoma facts.
Very true.
Okay, Paw. I need a bigger tube.
I
Try to think of some more mouse facts.
Can you help me out?
What got you into having mice?
Sure.
Ooh, good one.
What's that?
Actually, so I'm an animal lover. I've always loved animals. I had mice when I was a kid. I need to do the candy display. And we found out pretty quickly when we were looking for pets that my wife is very allergic to cats. So that was not going to happen. And she loves mice and had never had them before. And so we were like, let's give it a try. And now we're obsessed because they're such wonderful pets, truly. Like if you want a little critter that's not like a giant, dog or cat, mice are great. So the only real bummer is that they don't live very long. So if you can't really handle that, then that's probably not for you. But we found an ethical local breeder. Shout out to local breeders because no, I pressed the wrong thing. Darn it, Pa. Well, that's adding a couple minutes, but oh well.
There's a question in chat from Moops, which is, how long do they live? Like, what's the average mouse lifespan?
Yeah, so depending on a lot of things, they can live around 2 years. Our oldest mouse, who passed a couple months ago, she was almost 2. Was she a year and a half?
She was like 2.5.
Tuna was 2. I guess she was 2.5. Wow, time is weird, but it depends on a lot of things. Getting them to see a vet, their genetics. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw whether or not they're going to be a healthy mouse or not. Unfortunately, they're all crowding on this one shoulder.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed at how well they're doing.
Oh.
You spoke too soon.
Yeah, okay. Well, they heard me and they decided to be bad.
Fairy, come on. Oh my gosh, she's like running. She's sprinting. She said, I don't want to be here anymore.
They're like, oh no, the cat girl likes us. We gotta go.
Oh, I need to get the mouse trap.
We just got $25 from Auburn that says trans rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
We love it. We also love this mousetrap because it is a no-kill mousetrap, and it is super easy to catch. Well, maybe not super easy. You can catch the mice in it and then release them, which is awesome. Catch and release traps are great.
Yeah, imagine if to catch mice you had to sit there and rotate these little knobs on the trap to enclose the mice. Like, I just want everyone to think about a reality where that is actually what you have to do.
Oh, I think somebody peed on me.
Well, it's for trans rights.
It's for trans rights, and that's great, girls. Good job.
I'm so proud of them for giving us the good content. Everyone, you should donate for P%.
Not this. What are you doing? Are you snuggling?
No,
Snuggle. Oh,
babies.
hi, Fairy.
This is officially my favorite run that the Speedathon has ever done.
Oh,
Just so you
I'm
know.
honored.
They're just so stinking cute.
They really are. I'm such a huge any chance I get. I'm like the annoying like parent. I'm like any chance I have to talk about my kids, I'll do it. And there goes Fairy again. Okay.
Also, Riza, am I seeing right on the Tiltify that we've passed 1,500?
It's true. We have $1,502.50.
Wow,
It
guys.
is so amazing that you guys have already raised this much on just our first night of the event. So we really appreciate, because we know that it's been really rough out there financially, and so it's just amazing that we can all come together and raise money for such an important cause, especially in the current climate. This is such a this causes life or death. So we really appreciate everything you guys are doing, and it also brings us cute mice.
Yeah. And here's our first mousetrap puzzle of the run. There's 4 total.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the little mouse animation.
It's so cute. I think it's great.
And I just want to say also thank you to everyone. I was really excited to come commentate something, especially because I work in an LGBTQ nonprofit. And it is rough out there, and the transgender community are the group that we tend to serve the most. So thank you, everyone. Like, all of the donations are so necessary right now, and it's just so exciting. Oh my gosh.
It's so great. It's so great to be able to see so many cool people come together in what is arguably a very silly way, but for such a great cause, Okay, who just went down my back?
Yes.
Is it Pinto?
Mhm.
It sure is Pinto. Hey.
You know what?
Pinto's just scampering today.
Scampering is a good word for it. Oh, that's another mouse fact, actually.
My facts.
So Risa, you might know this, or anybody else who's had rats. Rats will do this thing called boggling when they're happy, which is essentially it's just sort of like vibrating their face. I'm not exactly sure how they do it, but basically their eyes will pop out, which
Yeah.
looks a little bizarre, but it just means they're really happy. So
Yeah.
mice will actually do that too.
Will they? Oh.
Yeah.
They loved, we would give them avocado pits and let them clean the avocado off. And that was
That's
when
such a
they were
good
the
idea.
happiest. That's when they were the happiest.
Oh, that's so sweet. Mice will also do a thing called popcorning, which is just sort of jumping around the cage like a little popcorn. Like it's just like little boop, boop.
Oh.
It's freaking adorable, guys. I can't even describe. I probably have a video somewhere of them doing it, but
How much do we have to donate for you to release the video?
you know, I mean, I would do it for free.
Name a number. Get people to donate.
Well, okay. First of all, I don't know if I have the video, but I will find a video, or I will make sure to get a video of them doing it. Oh, the groundhog puzzle is also really difficult. Hello.
Yeah, and I can't imagine how hard it is with this puzzle while you have the mice. So just to explain this for anyone who has never seen Twister,
Thank you.
the mice are in groups. There is actually a way to bring up the debug menu that colors the different holes to show you what groups the mice are in.
What?
So yeah, I think actually it was Yandema who showed me that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But that's a way you can practice. You can't do it on like an actual like run.
Got it.
But you can only suck up the mice or the rodents, these things, these creatures.
Groundhogs.
Groundhogs, thank you. Whenever all of the groundhogs in the group are popping out. So it's a little bit of annoying. And I believe this is like the one instance of RNG in like the entire game.
It's a rough one. Oh my gosh.
I want it to be known that currently Nancy Mew, my cat, has brought
Oh.
out a mouse toy and was batting it
Oh.
around. I don't know where she found that toy. It's been gone for a while, but she decided she wanted to bring it out for a mouse percent.
She found it for the event. How sweet of
Oh
her.
my gosh, she knew. She heard you talking about mice and was like, I know where a mouse is.
Oh, that's so nice. No, Pinto, don't get on the mic.
Yes, Pinto, get on mic.
No, Pinto, Pinto,
Let
get on mic.
Pinto speak.
Do not silence the mice.
Do not silence them. I wonder if she's talking. I can't tell. Can you tell if she's
Yeah,
talking?
just
it's
get a
hard to
video.
tell what's the game.
I just got a video of Nancy attacking her toy mouse, so I'll put that in
Is
Discord.
this now? Is this family friendly? Since technically the mice are my family.
It's a plastic one. It's
Okay,
actually a
all right.
laser pointer in the shape of a mouse. So
Oh, that's
there are
cute.
nothing even looking like a mouse, I promise.
We love it.
This storm is about to go
We love it.
We need to get out.
I actually have little mouse toys right there that are for cats, but my wife and I got them because they're pride mice, and they're just for hanging out.
I love that.
It's really cute.
Oh my gosh. I love that lesbian mice couple.
I love it. Okay. Come on, Nancy, you can drive. Okay,
So-
nonograms? What is this? Not nonograms.
Check that out.
Renogram?
Oh,
Renogram.
renograms.
No,
Renograms.
Oh, yes. I love the renogram puzzle. And I actually want to ask, what is your favorite Twister puzzle? Because I think that if you hate the rest of Twister, I do think the puzzles are fun.
That's a
I
good
like the mouse
question.
puzzles. The mouse puzzles are my favorite in the game.
I'm in big focus mode. Talk for me.
Okay,
Yep,
we'll talk.
you can-
What about you? What's your favorite, Sadie?
Oh, good question. I actually think this one, this renogram, is one of my favorites. There's, I really like things that have good hand feel, and this one's always just very satisfying to assemble and watch it come together. And it's a good little logic puzzle whenever you're solving it. Just standard non-speed running.
They're great. It's great as long as I take my headphones off because I hate listening to Frosty yell at me. The
Well,
whole
I will
time.
say that when I first played this game, however many billions of years ago, I thought it was timed because they make it seem like it's like, oh my god, you have to do this as fast as possible, but it's not actually timed as far as I can tell.
Nope.
Okay, I am this many days old before realizing this puzzle is not timed because I worked really hard to get it going fast because it's like, oh god, like one, to your credit, I don't want to listen to Frosty talk any longer than I have to, so I wanted to shut him up quick.
That was a
But two,
quick
I also
one.
thought it would just time me out.
Oh,
I
no.
want some hype in the chat for that.
Oh no.
It was fantastic.
Woo! Yeah, and this cutscene right here is actually one of the first moments where you can use the candy skip.
Oh,
Which is
really?
if you, yeah, it's one of my favorites. But if you get the candy, you can only use it on Nancy's dialogue, but you can eat it whenever Nancy's speaking at the end, trying to defend herself to Frosty, and it makes this scene go just a little quicker.
I mean, it's one
Yeah,
thing
the candy
to
skip
say
is neat.
something, but what happens when they hit a
Oh my
I
gosh, Pinto, come on.
we just have $25 from Ellen, who says, "You're doing great, B. Have you shown your mice
Oh,
your
no.
beautiful art piece in the zine?"
Oh,
It's so good.
thank you. Thank you so much.
As a reminder to everyone to please redeem when you are donating. You can redeem for the zine. And the zines, any digital rewards that you guys redeem will be sent out after the stream every night. I have to do it manually, so please bear with me.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see so much zine rep here, and it was really exciting to see how excited people were about making the zine. So big shout out to B for coming on board and helping us out with it.
Oh my gosh, it was so exciting because last year, I think at some point, I had actually put out an interest check for Nancy Zine because I really wanted um, to make one. And because of a lot of reasons, last year was particularly rough. I wasn't really able to, follow through with it. And Veronica reached out and was like, "Hey, can we, utilize that info that you got?" It's like, "Heck yeah, let's do this! I'm so excited!" Like, so much better with friends too.
Yeah, I'm really hopeful that now that we have like all the documents made and a plan, hopefully we'll be able to do this again next year. We'll see. So start thinking about it if you all really love Nancy Drew and want to show off how much you love Nancy Drew.
Yeah, I think that for a lot of reasons we have to keep it maybe not small, but maybe smaller than it could have been. And I think in my opinion, I think we could easily take, tons of more people if we did it again.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
good to me.
it'll be exciting. Hopefully we'll get to do it. I also want to say, since we were talking about puzzles, well, not my favorite puzzle in the game. I think that this is one of the best, just like straightforward assembly puzzles in any of the Nancy Drew games. This one's also very satisfying.
Yes.
I respectfully disagree. I hate this puzzle so much because it's not how my brain works. I'm really good at a lot of puzzles a lot of other people are really bad at. This one, none of those shapes make sense to me. I just cannot figure out where things go. But I'm happy for you.
To your credit, Riza, whenever I played this through just standard just to try it out, I did get stuck on this puzzle for way longer than I'd like to admit because I didn't realize some pieces went on the second antenna. So I was trying to
Yes.
fit everything on the one in front, and it was like, why do I have pieces left over? Is something supposed to happen?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's mood. That's mood.
I love this part, and by love I mean hate, where Nancy just kind of sits here and watches the this storm roll in and just sort of watches it and then is like, oh, I should probably leave.
Okay, but that is the most Oklahoma thing about this game.
it?
So my parents still live in Oklahoma and they text me whenever there are storms. I will actually sit down on like the Oklahoma weather, like blue sky, and like watch everything rolling in, make sure, our town's safe. But last time it happened and it was really windy, it was really dark, it was a little nerve-wracking. But there was one moment where my parents texted me and both of them were outside,
Oh my God.
wind going like way faster than you should be out there in, and they were just taking photos and videos of the storm. And that's just what Oklahomans do. You go out and you watch until you hear the tornado sirens.
I will raise you Midwest. One of my coworkers said that we had a tornado siren going off where we were, and she said her boyfriend, while she was going down to the basement, he was just gonna stay on the porch until he saw something. Even though the sirens were going, he was just like, "Yeah, I'll see it."
It's like, oh yeah, I'll see you coming. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Oh, okay. To be fair though, like, so I grew up in California, and so earthquakes were like, whatever to me.
Yeah.
And ever since I moved, I'll meet so many more people who are like, oh my God, like earthquakes are so scary. Like, but I think it just depends on where you're from. Because if you're from somewhere that has tornadoes, you're probably a little bit desensitized to tornadoes. And same thing with
Exactly.
Because, like,
Yeah.
for
It's
me, same deal. Earthquakes are no big deal for me. I remember we had an 8 point something on Easter one year, and we were just outside already, just like watching, like, we were just like enjoying the rolling waves. But tornadoes, I'm like in the basement panicking.
Oh, I'd be terrified. I'd be terrified. Yeah.
It's actually funny you both mention earthquakes because I'm on the West Coast now. It's still sunny outside, but I have a light catcher hanging in my window, and sometimes it would just randomly vibrate. And it took me a while to realize that the reason it's vibrating is because it's picking up aftershocks.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So even though I can't feel it, whenever I hear it starting to clank, there's this moment of, okay, wait, are these just aftershocks? Is there an earthquake? And I start going to Google and being like, earthquakes near me.
USGIS is what you want to be looking at. That's the website that'll tell you.
Oh, thank you.
It'll tell
I
you the
will,
magnitude and where it is and everything. Not the sorry, my one of my grandfathers used to do stuff with that, so that's why I know. In the
No,
chat,
I love it.
Google's
I love
earthquakes near me.
This is a very educational run right now.
It's
We're learning
entertainment,
about
babes.
mice. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're learning about mice. We're learning about earthquakes and tornadoes. We're learning about how much Oklahoma sucks.
Afraid of mice?
What? Who? Me?
Oh.
Afraid? No. I mean,
Please don't fall.
what if they
Click to
crawl
see
all over
single
everybody
earthquakes in
and
your area.
popping out of the shadows? Those pink feet and those skinny little tails. Okay, yes, mice don't.
Ooh,
They're
someone,
actually.
The point is,
Oh, sorry. Go on.
anything
someone in chat was asking the name of the last two mice who got added because they had to step away for a bit.
Yeah, so Fairy is the one with the kind of scraggly fur, and she's black with a brown belly, and then Clover is the black one with the white Gucci belt.
So I actually have another question that I just
Yeah.
thought of because in my family we tend to name our cats after either pop culture figures or food. And I noticed that like you have a food, at least one food named rat and or mouse, and I wanted to ask how do you come up with your mice's names?
Completely based on vibes. When I think we kind of like went to adopt them with sort of like an idea of maybe like, oh, maybe a theme. And then once we actually met them, that was kind of like, okay, this is, you know, this name fits this vibe, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
always think that's my favorite part of getting a pet is figuring out, what's the vibe? What's the name?
so true.
Oh, I love naming pets.
The animals that I usually have named are named after book characters. So I have Nancy Mew, um, obviously, very important. And then I also my first cat that I ever got to name was Scout because I was very into To Kill a Mockingbird that summer.
Oh, such a good book.
Yeah, so yeah. So we also have a cat who is named after a video game character, but that was her name in the shelter, and because we got the reference, we couldn't just change it. So her name is Sylvanas, the World of Warcraft character.
Love it.
But she we got the reference, so we were like, we got to keep it.
I actually like what Nan is doing in chat. So hey everyone, drop the names of your pets in chat, or better, go donate and tell us the names of your pets.
Yes.
You are so right for that.
I would love to shout out my first pet that I had after moving to where I am now. He was a hamster named Starscream.
That's delightful.
Mhm.
So this was mousetrap number 2?
2. Yep.
Okay, and
There
then we
is
have 3.
somebody crawling down my back. I don't know who it is.
If it wasn't mouse percent, that would be a very, very concerning thing to say.
Yeah, it really would be.
Nancy, Frosty's got quite the unusual scream.
So, do we think I can submit this to speedrun.com?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
First time I heard him do that, I thought my little sister
I think that you should go even bigger and submit it to SGDQ.
Oh yeah.
If they can have a dog come play games, you can have your mice play games with you.
I did not know that was a thing. That delights me.
Yeah, everyone go look up Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter is the game playing
Peanut
dog,
Butter.
and Peanut Butter is my favorite thing about the last 2 summer games done quick.
Oh.
I love that.
Let's see.
I do think that it's very fun that we have in this community come up with a lot of different percents. Like we, a few speedathons ago, we did egg percent marathon.
Egg percent, yeah.
So we got to the first Easter egg of every single one. And then we did death percent. Now, that was my favorite because I helped route some of those,
One of the things I want you to do
which
today
was
is
really
grab
funny.
my
And as I bet everyone can guess what the fastest game to get death percent on was.
Have fun.
Is it Ghost Dogs?
It sure is. 5 seconds. Well, it's even shorter if you're someone actually fast at games. But I do like that someone suggested earlier concussion percent. And
Oh, we cleaning.
What is concussion percent?
well, it would be you play until you get to the first time Nancy gets knocked out.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm into it.
That's the new one. I'm so on for that one. In for that one? Yeah, words. I'm good.
Words are hard, and it's Friday.
Sure is.
Oh yeah.
And I
Also,
haven't seen any pet names in our donations yet, so should probably see those. And is Tot Good? Yeah, it's good. Is still winning in the poll, so please donate to make that not win.
I'm shocked that they're being so chill right now, by the way. I think they kind of like, I think they low-key gave up on trying to escape. So now Fairy's cleaning, we're chilling.
Oh.
We're big chillin'.
I actually wanted to ask, did you practice this with the mice?
Oh, I specifically did not practice with them because I wanted it to be as chaotic as possible.
We
You are
appreciate your
so valid.
sacrifice.
It's for a great cause.
Sure is. You're going to have to yell time for me because I notice we're on the third one. So
We're getting there. We're getting close. I did not really figure out how to optimize this puzzle, so we're just sort of
okay.
I have
flowing on
actually.
Yeah, I got
I've
a
actually-
$1 donation from Moops that says, I have a Great Pyrenees dog named Magnus, C-coded, 2 cats, Lottie and Ted, and a bunny named Bun.
Oh, sweeties.
Aww.
Good names.
Okay, I apologize. Say what you were going to say.
No, you're all good. I was actually just gonna say I think about the mouse puzzle more than I would like to admit because it's interesting because it's actually could be optimized. Like there's a very set pattern that the mice move in because they
Yeah.
just move forward every 3 seconds. And then turn around if they hit something. So we should be able to make this pretty fast.
Yes.
But it's also really annoying.
It's interesting because when I was practicing, I realized there's like a very small window for you to click in order to rotate the panel while in order to get them because they also move pretty quickly, and rotating it into a position where
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
I gotta go to bed.
Be quiet,
Where
Debbie.
they
Yeah.
where they will walk where you want them to, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay,
Debbie, what's up?
we're almost there.
Yeah. The thing I sort of noticed was that it seems like I'm able to like rotate like 2 or 3 in a move. So I can rotate 2 or 3 of the things before the mice move to their next location. And I don't think that you can rotate them any faster than that. But
No, it's
Yandima has optimized the first 3 mouse puzzles. It's just if someone wants to tackle the 4th, go for it.
Anything like that.
There's 4 mouse puzzles? I thought there were only 3. I'm going crazy
no, there's
here.
4.
There's 4?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
good.
man.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm ready.
You are so valid.
Thank
Another
you.
part of this game that just really bothers me is that Nancy just kind of stares at this electrical fire until it goes out.
Yeah.
So that's cool, I guess. Nancy.
Well, and I think it's even funnier though is that Nancy stares at it and there is no acknowledgement from the rest of the team because they haven't left yet. And it's not until it goes out that Scott's like, hey, let's go.
They just don't even pay attention to her.
I'm sorry, but she just then fixes it without turning the power off in the house. I'm just at. Nancy.
I'm just saying that this is supposed to be an edutainment game, and they're missing out on quite a few pretty important life skills.
Yes.
that we
Yeah,
could be
like
learning.
you have to know where the breaker box is in your apartment or house or farmstead. When I was a kid, and by kid I mean like really, really small, I actually almost electrocuted, or my dad actually almost electrocuted himself because he was fixing the lights in my room and he did not turn off the breaker. And he said that he like touched something to each other and like just saw this like bright light and then all the lights in the house went out.
I will see you one more. When I was 4 years old, I remember it very well because I was in kindergarten. I went to plug in my nightlight, and I was wearing one of those big metal bangles on my wrist. And as I was plugging it in, the metal bracelet fell down, and I got completely shocked. I was thrown halfway across the room. The power for the entire block went out. And I still I still have a little tiny spot on my finger as a scar. And yeah, and then I remember being in the playground in kindergarten when it was still scabbed up and just showing it to all the kids, being like, look at what I did.
Uh, I cannot one up that, but I will say when I was 16, I was trying to plug in my phone charger, but the lights were out and I was too lazy to get up. So I thought, oh, I'll put my fingers on the tongs so I can feel when it's at the outlet, not thinking about the fact that the tongs are what conducts the electricity.
Oh no!
And luckily, I only got a rash up my arm. Like it was nothing nearly. Again, I cannot top that, Riza. Oh my gosh. But mine was stupider. That good old Oklahoma education.
Ooh, I'll need that. Thanks.
It's a whole
I
thing.
have another question for the chat.
Okay.
Would you eat a moon chunk?
No,
Ooh, that is a question. I would.
no way, no way. You cannot pay me to put that in my
Oh.
mouth.
I gotta go release the mice before I catch more.
I would try it. You know?
Yeah.
I,
I would at least try it. That's the thing, is I would at least try it once.
Here's the problem is that now that I've said that out loud, especially because in the zine, there are a lot of recipes. There is a part of me now that's like, well, I wonder if I can make the approximation of a moon chunk and maybe next year I can run Twister and
Ooh.
bites of of the moon chunk when
I
people
am
donate.
in love with that idea, and
I'm
please,
so into that.
I
please
hate
put
that
that
I
in
have
the Discord.
I hate that I voice this out loud because now I'm gonna feel obligated to do it.
Well, here's the thing too, is I'm like 99% sure that there's some candy from like the 60s that probably is like this, you know? Like some weird
What
cheese candy.
What I'm thinking is if you used food coloring with like cream cheese and make something that's resembling like a cheesecake flavor.
Hmm.
That could
Interesting.
work.
Yeah, it would just be the matter of like, how do you shape it to look like a hunk of cheese?
I'm now thinking.
There are some incredibly everyone in chat drop what you think a moon chunk should be because I'm seeing people say like Parmesan crisp, freeze dried cheese,
Oh, interesting.
debating whether or not it's a sweet treat or a savory treat.
I had not even considered the fact that it might not be a sweet treat. I just sort of assumed it was candy, so therefore it was sweet.
Do mice like sweets?
Oh
Is a
God,
question.
yes.
Okay, well there we go.
Some more than others. I've offered them peanut butter. They really like peanut butter. Weirdly enough, we like as a joke offered them some of our coffee, and they tried to drink it. We didn't let them drink it, but we didn't think that they would like it because our dog really hates the smell of coffee. But they actually were like going to try to drink it. So I guess they're really my daughters. Oh my gosh.
I do think it's very funny because a lot of animals don't have taste receptors for sweets. They just
Really?
can't really taste it as
Mhm.
sweet. I'm pretty sure cats don't taste
Yep.
sweet, which is very funny because one of my cats, Sylvanas, she does not like human food. She won't go near human food except for donuts. She has stolen a donut from me in the past. She is a donut thief. We think it's because they're yeasted and cats love yeast.
Mhm.
But it's just one of those things where if we get donuts, we have to make sure that they are locked away because she will steal them.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I
Oh my
think
God.
the weirdest thing any of my cats ever did was we had one cat who came over to me and started drinking my root beer.
Rude.
And it's like, what are you doing? This gives you none of the vitamins and minerals you need.
This is the most chaotic that it's been for you when you're wrangling
It is.
mice in the game and wrangling the mice in your on your shoulders.
Genuinely, I do not know what I would be doing if Holly wasn't here because, holy moly,
They'd be escaping.
they'd be gone. Oh no, stay, stay.
Everyone say thank you, Holly, for being the mouse wrangler.
Yes.
It's true. I should have put that in the credits. Everyone, when you see the end credits today, please understand that in spirit, Mouse Wrangler is listed as under the special thanks.
Honestly, at this point, it should be on her resume. That's all I'm saying.
Just put that on that CV.
Okay. We're getting there.
Oh yeah, I really hate whenever the mice start all going in the exact same direction because then trying to wrangle them into the right position is just annoying.
And that's why Undema hasn't optimized this puzzle yet.
Yeah. You know, when I saw that he had said that in, I think, the Discord or something, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I genuinely don't know, how I would even go about trying to optimize this puzzle.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the way you guys optimize things is just amazing to me to begin with. I tried optimizing stuff for Midnight in Salem, and I got caught up being like, well, how do you solve the traveling businessman problem? And then I just got way too into numbers, and yeah. That's why I stick to letting everyone else do it.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got into the Nancy Drew speedrun community last year, I was actually very excited to see that people hadn't really optimized senior mode for Shadow at Water's Edge. And I remember spending just like an entire evening working on that web puzzle on the back of the picture frame. I think the fastest I got it was down to like 28 seconds to solve, which
Honestly,
is great.
I can do that one casually in probably about a minute without trying to do it super fast. It's one of my
Risa, we're coming up on the end.
And
done.
Woo! 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 39 seconds.
So it definitely added like 10 minutes to the run because my best time was like 1 hour. So,
but
hooray!
You know what? Everyone, please give a round of applause for Maggie and all of the mice and Holly. And everyone
Thank you.
Who specifically voted their prediction result of whether or not there was going to be a car crash. The answer was no. So that's how you get
I'm a safe driver, kids.
Exactly. So there was a single $1 donation just a few seconds ago from an anonymous, and that's our last donation of the night. So
amazing.
Maggie, where can we find you?
Yeah, I'm Magpiebee everywhere. I do art. I'm actually part of a couple other zines. That's been a really fun experience for me this year. My wife and I also run a page called Food for Phoenix, the number 4, where we just between the two of us and anybody in our community, we do mutual aid. We fill local community fridges with water. We live in Arizona and it gets really, really, really hot in the summer. And unfortunately, there's quite a lot of legislation and red tape getting in the way of people getting water just on the street. So it's just one of the ways that we can help the community. And so we actually have like multiple Costco-sized containers of water just like sitting in our kitchen for when we eventually go. So we sell stickers. There's actually a trans rights sticker that we have, but I don't have one on hand. But if you want to check that out, that'd be awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, that is.
Oh, there is one on the printer, but I can't reach it.
There is a link to that if you go to the shout out, just so you guys can see it's Food for the number 4 Phoenix. Sadie, where can we find you?
You can find me over here on Twitch as Sadie Sweet. I have had kind of a lean few streaming months and I'm hoping to get back to it. And then if you want to follow me other places, come find me in the Nancy Drew Speedathon server, and I will send people to my personal accounts.
Ooh.
I just don't tend to throw them out on my Twitch.
Incredibly valid. There was a mouse escape there for a second.
Almost.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Today's total is $1,556.50.
Wow.
That is so amazing, and if we just get another $1,000 by tomorrow night, we could unlock that Nancy Drew trivia party. So thank
so
you all
excited.
so much for coming, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.